I got this 2-pack of RV leveling blocks to test out and give my honest opinion on. So let's go ahead and take these things out of the box and check them out. So these are the leveling blocks out of the box. And I say this all the time, but I love it when they come in a case. So this has its own carrying bag. The blocks are in there. Let's open this up and check them out. All right, so this is what's in the bag. You're gonna have 2 of these red blocks. These are basically stabilizers for these big black blocks. And what you do is you put these underneath your tire on your RV, and then you drive your RV back until it's leveled, either side or both of them if you need to lift them up, but you back it up until it's level. And then once it's level, then you slide the red block underneath and it locks it into place. There's these little grooves here on these blocks that coincide with the grooves on these blocks. And the weight of the trailer and the tire, along with those little grooves, locks it into place. And it provides you these rubber strips right here. And what this does is when you have one of these blocks laying, say, on the concrete, like on a road or on a concrete pad, when you're trying to roll your tire up on this, if it didn't have these rubber pads right here, these could easily just slip out from underneath the tire, and then basically you just can never get your tire on it. Now, if you're on dirt or grass or something like that, these are probably going to stick in the ground pretty well and not move. But on something like concrete, maybe even asphalt, these might want to bounce out from underneath your tire. So you have this little rubber pad to put underneath this block so that it holds onto it as you're pulling the tire up. So that may be kind of hard to understand as I'm showing it to you here, but let me show it to you while using it on the RV. All right, so this is on concrete. So here is where your little rubber strips will come in handy. If you just put these plastic blocks underneath your tire, when you start rolling back, there's a possibility, especially if you're on smooth concrete, ours is a little textured, but if you're on smooth concrete, there's a real possibility that these things can just shoot out from behind you and not actually pick the RV up. So what you do is you put these rubber pads on the concrete like this, and then you put the block on the rubber pad so that it can create friction better with the concrete and keep the block in place. You do this on both of your tires, and when you get your vehicle lifted how you need it to be, then you put these blocks in right here in the front of the tire to hold it in place. All right, so now you can see the RV is lifted up. I've probably lifted it up about 3 inches just from that little bit of rolling back on there. So let's say this is how high you need it to be level. You come down here, you take this red block and you stick it up underneath this tire to lock it in place. And again, you would do the same thing on the other side. Take the block, stick it up underneath, and that's it. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, if you would do that, that really helps us out. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. Y'all take care.